So we are coming live from Nairobi capital. So welcome, guys. Hope the video is visible enough and it's audible. We have been having some challenges trying to set up this live stream. So, guys, my name is Jem Kaundo. We're gonna be doing this live from Nairobi, and then I'll just be giving you some updates, and I hope everything is okay. So welcome, guys. So you remember last week we had some serious demonstrations that was happening in Nairobi regarding the finance bill 2024, and just to give you a brief update, finance bill is a piece of legislation in Kenya which is supposed to help the government to, or to permit government to be able to levy taxes and support revenue generation to help the country move forward. So for the record, it's that this is very much okay. It's supposed to happen every end of the year before, like we're in the month of June. So this is supposed to be concluded before the end of this month, so that the government year starts in 1st of July. So when the government year starts, it is ready for them to be able to levy taxes and get money to support the government operations. Government operations includes paying salaries, doing development, and supporting, all government development activities. So that's why they need these resources. And you find that sometimes before the finance bill, we are supposed to have what we call a budget. And the budget is the one that allocates resources to different sectors. Like you allocate resources to transport, and various departments, they allocated funds on the budget. So that's, in my take, that's where the problem is all. And that's the main concern the young people have. Because it is in that budget that many things have been gotten wrong. And that's why the tax have to be increased every now and then. Sijui kama mnanielewa, kwa sababu if like last year, that is 2023, we had the same stand of where Kenyans were feeling that they are being overtaxed, and they were questioning where all these funds go to. So the young people, what they are requesting is accountability. They already collected resources. How is the government accountable for these resources? How is the government, giving accountability? When you say that you are allocating money for electricity connection, how are we audited even the funds that have been used to connect people to the grid? So unapata ya kwamba there is so much money that is collected, but the amount that is going to development, it doesn't add up. So that is a concern. Young people they just need accountability. They just need to see the government that is really open, giving updates on what is happening, and trying to give the right information. So guys, welcome back to my live stream, and please like the video, subscribe to my channel. My name is Jem Kaundo. So we are trying to at least be able to have a conversation around this whole issue about the finance bill, what is happening. So you understand that this week the same thing is supposed to happen. Like today, young people are visiting every constituency for the MPs that voted yes. The finance bill already has sailed through second reading, so it has gone to the third reading. And if it has gone to the third reading, chances are it is already having some green light and it can pass. And if it passes, it means that the taxes that are imposed on that finance bill, they will be collected irregardless. So what is the way forward? If it happens that the finance bill says through, what is supposed to happen? My take and my ask is we have an audit. One, all the debts that we are being told that we are paying, hizo madeni zote zilichukuliwa kufinance nini? Like for instance, the project, the SGR project, I keep mentioning SGR projects because that project is the one that is hitting a lot of funds for the Kenyans. Tuna finance something that is not giving returns. Every project that is paid through debt is supposed to be able to stand on its own. Where are we investing in projects that cannot be able to stand on their own? Like the expressway. If the expressway, there is a toll fee that is being collected from the expressway, do we still have some money that is being directed towards the expressway? And why? There is so much parastatals in this country that are not beneficial to this government, to this country, to the citizens. But you find that Kenyans are still paying money to support these parastatals. For what? These are the kind of questions we need to ask every single detail. Where are these money going to? Because unapata ya kwamba there is so many people that are unemployed. They are looking for jobs. And we have money that is being pumped on a dead project, on a dead parastatal that is not helping Kenyans. Kenya Power receives so much money from the government instead of it giving money to the exchequer. So these are the kind of the projects that need to be audited to see why are we still paying money to these projects and yet they are not giving value for money. Those are the real questions that need to be answered from the budget. When we allocate funds on this project, is it going to give value for the money that is allocated on that project? Or we are just, allocating money to this project and then the people in those sectors or those departments take advantage and then they use that money for their own projects. And then something else that I need to say, we need to have some conscience as Kenyans. Wakati unatumia pesa, when you are using this money for your own benefit, when you are doing these corrupt practices, you don't even feel that guilt that there is someone else that is sleeping angry. There is someone else that does not even have shelter, but you are using that opportunity to benefit your own and your family. Don't bring curse to your family in the name of, you are holding that office and then you take advantage of that office to loot money and benefit yourself. It doesn't help you. Instead, you're bringing curse to yourself, because these Kenyans, and I have seen so many Kenyans that are expressing their grievances when it comes to this government spending. We spend on projects that are not beneficial to the real to mwananchi. The hustlers at the bottom of the pyramid are not seeing any benefit from this project that have been initiated by the government. So how can we move forward as a country and help this country have some kind of a direction? Sababu at the end of the day, Wakenya hawajakataa kutoa tax. Hawajakataa, they have been paying tax ever since this country was initiated. That is way back in 1963. Wakenya wamekuwa wakilipa tax religiously without fail, but they have been failed when it comes to getting real development. Unapata ya kwamba a project starts and it takes the centuries for a project to be completed. There is a road in my village. that was started, I think, like 5 years ago, and the road is still halfway, and there is no sign of it being completed. But the money that has been used already in that project could have, in my own perception, the money already they spent on that project can already can complete the project. But since tumekuwa watu kila mtu akipata opportunity anapata opportunity ya kwenda kuiba. Any official, any person that gets the opportunity, it's like we are competing. Every person, we are competing on looting public resources. Let's have some conscience as Kenyans and do the right thing, because all the resources that are in this country can be able to help this country move forward and develop every corner of this country, but not some places and others are left undeveloped. We have some places in Northeastern where they have never seen even a single kilometer of tarmac road, and the chances of ever getting such developments are very slim, because if we continue pumping resources to places that are not beneficial to the real mwananchi, then it will never happen. We will never have electricity in some places in Baringo, and that's why we still have this cat rustling, because people on those places are, it's like they have been alienated in this country. They don't even feel like they are in this country. So we need to have a leadership that is really caring for the citizens. And I have seen some leaders that are really people that are on the streets and expressing their rights. They need to realize that this is not an era where you could just say anything in the public baraza and then the following day you are eating your words and saying something different. It is about time the leaders realize they are being elected to serve Kenyans and give real value for the reason why they have been elected. And then I also need to caution Kenyans, when we are electing leaders, we also need to check the credentials of the people that we are putting to public office. Are they people who are really genuine about serving people? I have seen a tweet from the former governor of Nairobi, Mike Sonko, where he was asking what is the salary that is supposed to be paid the members of parliament. My suggestion is, I think it's not supposed to be more than 100k. If anything, why do we pay some people so much money and then others are getting 14,000? You pay a teacher 17,000, then an MP is paid a million Kenyan shillings. Why do we have that disparity when it comes to the rich and the poor? And still the same people are getting all that money. They are still using the CDF and any other opportunity to continue accumulating more resources. Really, don't we really have some conscience to just find that kuna mtu pale village, they cannot even afford a single meal per day, yet we have someone who is being paid so much money? Why can't we say that everyone, and that's why, if that salary is scaled to at least 100k, people will or the aspirants will go to those positions just because they want to support because of money. Even the president is not even supposed to be paid 2 million. What for? We can even pay the president like even 500,000. I mean, we're supposed to have that umoja like the way Tanzanians do. Tunakuwa na ile umoja na udugu. Those are the words are in our national anthem, but we are not really utilizing them. Yeah, it's why every man for himself and God for us all. We are supposed to see to revise those kind of things and at least focus on having tangible impact to every single citizen of this country. So guys, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, My name is Jem Kamdu. I'm just trying to react and give you some information that surrounds the whole demonstration from the young people. And at least tomorrow is the big day. I hope someone will be able to listen, because the one thing that is really making me to be part of this whole thing is about content creators. We are not even we are just in the initial stages of content creation. Then boom, we are there now taxing content creators. They don't even, some of the content creators are even earning less than $100 per month, and then we are there taxing them. Instead of encouraging content creators, at least for the platform to grow, we are there taxing them. We are there taxing cameras, taxing all the gears that are necessary for content creation, instead of at least waiving the import duty, so that at least we can be able to get these important gears for content creation. I was watching another video from one of our content creators. Is paid 22,000 as tax to receive one camera. I think there were two. So imagine paying all that money to receive something that you have bought maybe for the same amount, because to buy a GoPro camera in US, I think it costs around $300, which is around 45,000. Then you pay 22,000 as tax. Is that really justified? Paying 22,000 as tax for something that you have bought for around 45,000. These are the kind of taxes that we need to really look at, because that is too much. If you buy a camera for 45,000, then you're paying 22,000. That translates to around 67,000 to receive just one GoPro camera. And that's why we're still having these low quality videos, because we are shooting our camera, our content using our phones. If the government can just first of all allow the content creation space to at least grow, where people can have nice cameras, you can have some nice lighting. You can see I'm only using my window lighting, because getting some nice lighting, some soft box, it's quite expensive. So why are we killing a platform that is just starting? Why are we killing an industry? We are strangling. These young people, they have been unemployed for too long. They have been in fighting for themselves, at least to get a job, and they have not succeeded in getting jobs. And that's why you find hundreds of people in the streets, because they have nowhere to go other than going to the streets and maybe fighting. Maybe someone will listen. And that is a problem. That is the big problem that no one is. And I have seen now the leaders are kind of changing tune. They are saying that these disease, they are making valid reasons, and they now need to be listened. Yet they are the same group saying that only what to or they are the children of the middle class and the elite that are on the streets. It's not the case. These are real Kenyans. I'm doing this video from Mathare. Am I from an elite family? No, I am just a normal Kenyan who is giving out my voice. And my concern and my plea is for someone to just realize that they should not strangle an economy that is just starting. We need at least to allow content creators some time, at least to have some grip. We have just started, just recently, last year, that's when people are realizing something known as TikTok. That is when some of us are realizing YouTube. and then we struggle to get followers. Then the moment we just getting some few coins on this space, someone is jumping to levy tax on this very space that is not even developed enough. My take, if they have to take tax from content creators, let it be like someone like me who is just starting. I'm supposed to pay 20%, like someone who is earning millions. It doesn't make sense. So we need to have some harmonization when it comes to this tax, so that you don't penalize some people who are just starting. That is the reason why I will be participating on this space until we make sure that at least we don't strangle these very Kenyans that are starting content creation. So guys, please like the video. Yes. So, and you can also share your thoughts concerning this matter. Use the comment section to share your thoughts, so that we can continue talking and at least sharing our opinion when it comes to this matter. I hope you understand what is happening. Yeah, so just a recap. We have this piece of legislation called the finance bill in Kenya that has elicited a lot of discussion around social media and in the streets, where young people are really voicing their grievances when it comes to this finance bill. It's supposed to enable the government to levy tax so that they can generate income and be able to support government operations. But there is that feeling that young people or Kenyans are being overtaxed, and that's why young people are really demonstrating against it, and they are asking to be listened. They are asking for the budget to be reviewed and make sure that the things that are on that budget are things that are really necessary and are going to support the development of this country. So how much are we allocating to development? How much are we allocating to things like healthcare, things like education? And have we really audited the money that goes to these departments? Is this really being used in the right way? Because I have seen the Auditor General's report. Every time the report is unqualified report, meaning that there are so many things that cannot be explained from the audit report, from the people who are mandated to spend money on behalf of Kenyans. So meaning that there is so much misuse. And you remember a former president, Uhuru Kenyatta, he once said that 2 billion Kenya shillings are lost every single day. He was not daydreaming. He knew what he was saying. It means that there is so much money that is going to waste, and no one that is ready to have that courage to really question every single coin how it is being spent. And now these are the questions that young people are asking. This the main tax that you have collected, how are you using them? How are you being accountable to every single coin? And my ask is, the people who are entrusted to spend on behalf of other Kenyans, have some conscience and realize that there are other people who are really suffering when you are hao ndio watu wanakula minovu na KFC, because wanatumia hizo pesa kwenda kukula kwa mahoteli kubwa kubwa, wakati wa Kenya wanaumia. Hao ndio watu wanaenda kwa these fancy places to have to enjoy, when Kenyans Wakenya wanasafa huku Mathare, watu vitu zao zimebebwa na maji, then after a few days you coming to demolish the same properties that have been left, and now these people have been left for themselves. There is no one who is fighting for them. So what is happening? Why are we being too insensitive when it comes to Kenyans and people of this country who are really hurting? So welcome guys, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. This is JM Kaondo, and tell me what you think. So Tomorrow I'll be bringing you videos from the streets of Nairobi. I am really ready to make sure that I cover every single activity that will be happening. It's unfortunate that after the demonstration that was happening last week, there are so many reports of kidnapping, of people that have been kidnapped. I don't know who is kidnapping them. I don't want to allege that it's certain branch, but many people are saying that they are being kidnapped by the security forces, which is really unfortunate if that is the case. Because why do you have to, take people in that manner? Why can't they, if there is any valid reason for arrests, why can't they just be arrested in a manner that does not elicit some kind of fear? There is even some content creators that are saying that they are being followed. I hope no one is following me. And if there is anyone who needs my attention, I'm just here in Madare. They can just come for me. But yes, we are just here to talk and share our opinions, not incite anyone. We are not in any way saying that anyone should be violent, anyone should create, any kind of situation that is unsafe for any other person. I was there last week, and everyone was peaceful. No one was harmed. The only maybe people was the thing they were carrying is their phone and maybe water. That is the only things I could see young people carrying. No one was even, unlike the other demonstration where you could see people carrying stones and other things, placards, phones, water. That is the only items that these guys were having on the streets. So why would anyone think of using live bullet on someone who is not even harmed? Really unfortunate. We don't need to lose anyone, any single young person when it comes to these demonstrations. Because if someone is peaceful, if they are not harmed, if they are not using any kind of tactics that are unsafe, if no vandalism has been done, no property has been destroyed, not even a single road has been destroyed, so what else is a problem? That is the real questions. So this the reports about the kidnapping of people that are perceived to be the influencers when it comes to these demonstrations is really unfortunate. They just need to, if there is any reason, any valid reason for them to be taken for questioning, they need to be taken in a manner that is open, not to be taken in the weird hours of the night where no one can be able to know that something has happened. So that is very important. It needs to be relooked, because we don't want to have cases of people being found in River Yala. You remember the cases of Yara, the bodies being recovered in River Yala. So we don't want such cases. We are in a democratic country where people can be able to express themselves and be listened to. So guys, my name is Jem Kaundo. I'm coming live from Nairobi, Kenya. So you can also share your thoughts about this important activity that is happening in this country. It is about time that any person that is entrusted in the position of leadership, they realize that that is just that power that has been donated to them, and they don't need to they don't need to misuse that opportunity. Use that opportunity to do something good that will be a track record for you. Sababu, when you use that opportunity to just misuse public resources, yet there is someone else that is suffering in Turkana, that does not have food, does not even have shelter. really, do we really have conscience? Do we really feel the guilt when we are doing these things and someone else somewhere is suffering? Why can't we do the right thing? Why can't we just make sure that, and we are focusing our energy on the national government, yet we have so much resources that is being devolved to the county government. And this county government, the people in the county government are taking advantage of the resources that have been devolved instead of doing development. Money is being received in the county and someone else is taking it out through other dubious means to go and squander the money. Why? Really, why? This is a wake-up call to every single Kenyan that is entrusted in the position of leadership to do the right thing. Because young people are calling you to do the right thing. They are asking you to be accountable for every activity that you do. Because you can imagine all these people that are in the streets, they don't have a job. Reasons: because the resources that are supposed to create job, the people are supposed to create policies that are going to make sure that young people get job. Instead, they are doing the opposite. They are creating opportunities and resources for themselves and their children. Very unfortunate. This country is blessed. We have so much resources. We have the best climate in the world. There is no time that we are saying that we cannot be able to do much because of so much snow. No, we have the best climate in the world. We have the best land for agriculture. All we need is to facilitate the farmers, to facilitate every person that is working hard for them to be able to earn a living, but not to do the opposite. If it's supposed to be creating roads, let the government facilitate every single Kenyan to be able to have the best life they can be able to have. Because, and I said last week that the amount of tax we pay in this country are enough and without even having to borrow from outside. It's enough. And if we have to levy more taxes, that the amount that Kenyans are paying be equivalent to the amount of development they are getting. I gave an example like Europe. Europe and the Western world, they pay a lot of tax, but they receive development. Education is free, healthcare is free, and advanced services, not just free and then you don't get the right services. If you go to an hospital, you receive the best healthcare services. If it's about education, children get the best quality education that can be able to help them to become what they want to be. So we need to make sure that we are making the right decisions that are going to impact Kenyans. If it's about taxing Kenyans, let them see the value. The reason why many young people are on the streets, and they will be on the streets tomorrow, and I know tomorrow it will be something that has never been seen before. Not in bad way. I want to make this clear. The young people that will be on the street, they are just going there on a good faith to channel a good message and make sure that everything is okay. And that's why I'm saying it will be something that has not been witnessed, not the normal maandamano that is characterized with violence. Peaceful demonstration, just to make sure that the message is passed. So these young people need to see, they are interested in seeing development that is going to help them get jobs, get opportunities, equal opportunities for everyone. Not about a certain region getting the development and another one is not getting. Young people are tribeless. They are not even about mimi nimetoka kabila fulani, huyu ametoka kabila fulani, huyu ametoka kwa rich family, huyu ametoka wapi? Hao ni Wakenya na hawana ukabila, wanajali maslahi ya kila mmoja, and they are saying that since their parents cannot be able to do what they can, then they are representing their parents. They are out there to say what other people are scared of saying. They only ask, and I'm asking young people, let's be respectful. Don't use a vulgar language. Make sure the language that young people are using is not extreme. Let's not create a kind of a a scary moment. Let's not scare people. Let's not create fear. That is the right way. Let's not create fear among Kenyans. Let's not incite anyone. Incitement, if we incite others and then things go south, we will not have any other country to go to. So this is the only country we have, and we cannot go anywhere else. We have to protect this country with all the energy and all the resources that we have. And the best way to protect this country is to make sure that it is peaceful. If we have peace in this country, we can be able to do anything. But my ask, and the very important thing, let's make sure that we have right questions being asked and we get the right answers. I have seen that now the president has changed the tune, and he's saying that he's inviting young people on the table to talk. Before you invite young people to talk, can we really have some discussion around this finance bill? Because I have seen that they are saying that next time when we will be doing our finance bill, we will invite young people on the table so that they can participate. That is not what they are asking. Because now, if we say that they are going to be invited next time, meaning that is next year, 2025, not now. So what is going to happen right now? Does it mean that they just allow the process to continue? They are not going to be listened right now. They will be listened next year. Does that make sense? Are young people on the street to be listened next year, or they want to be listened now? So the questions that are being asked need answers now, not next year. So I think that message is supposed to be passed to... Oh, sorry guys, my network kind of misbehaved. Sorry about that. So I was saying that young people are on the streets to get answers right now, not next time. So I've seen some MPs, they are saying that tunataka kusikiza hawa vijana, hawa vijana wanna make some senseless utterances. They don't even know what they are asking. They are asking for accountability. Let me make it clear so that maybe for those who don't understand, they can understand. They are asking for accountability for the already collected taxes. Last year, there is the demonstration that was happening last year, and I think so many people lost their lives last year, and those maandamano are being led by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Many people lost their lives. Many things happened, and the taxes that were levied last year until now, what has been achieved? We are being told that more taxes are required so that we can be able to pay debt. Have we audited the debts that we are paying? What is it that we are paying for? This project that were used, or the debt was acquired to develop, what are those projects? Why can these projects stand on themselves? Why do they have to continue being supported? Why are we making the wrong decision when it comes to having projects that cannot be able to stand on themselves? Why? So please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this development. So my name is Jem Kaundo, and I'm just a normal Kenyan who is asking questions, who is trying to make these kind of videos, and I hope you guys can be able to understand where we are coming from and the kind of direction that we need to take. I am not in any way trying to, create some kind of tension. We are only positive, and we are only trying to make sure that this country can be able to move forward. People can be able to get the best service that they are paying for. We don't want to be paying taxes and we are not seeing the development. We don't want to just accept that every other time that people need to increase tax, they can increase tax at the will, and people do not ask questions. If we allow this kind of thing to happen, then it's like we are just signing ourselves to be strangled, and we are not going to ask questions. So I really like this scenario whereby people are asking questions. And then the people who are interested in this position of leadership, they need to realize that these questions need genuine answers. Not people wishing people away and saying that these are cloud chasers. We are not chasing cloud. No one is chasing cloud when it comes to matters development, when it matters concerning this country. Because if this country people keep quiet and allow things to just continue happening, then it's like just people as saying everything is just okay, you can do whatever you want. And that's why someone can be able to do a budget and then they say that 800 million is for confidential use. What is that confidential that you don't want Kenyans to know? What is that confidential that you don't want Kenyans to know? So these are the real questions. What is in that budget that really needs additional funds every now and then? And then something strange. When it comes to cutting expenditure on the budget, we are cutting expenditure on the necessary items like education. The JSS teachers teaching, when it comes to the children of this country, there is not supposed to be negotiation. When it comes to feeding children in our learning institution, there is not supposed to be negotiation. The only thing is supposed to be there is that allocate resources and let those resources fall. That's, people see where these funds are going to. Hello guys, please talk to me. Yeah, tell me something on the comment section. Do you agree on or with this kind of remarks? What do you think about what is happening? Is this the right thing for Kenyans for young people to really ask these questions? Is this the right thing for Kenyans, for young people? I'm really talking about young people to be doing this kind of mass actions, or are they just excited to see themselves on the streets? Are they making sense? Is this sustainable? I think it could be sustainable, and it lasts as long as we can be able to see the fruits of the resources that this country has. So this is very important. This needs to be followed through. So how are you guys? Please talk to me. Yes, so something else that I also needed to say is that we need to have some leaders that really have some stand. Leo, they say this, then the following day they change tune. I have seen these leaders that are saying that these just excited young guys who are on the streets, then the following day they change tune and they start saying something different. They need to at least have some stand, know that where they stand. And I'm not in any way castigating leaders. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you understood my points and what I need you to understand is that the reason why we are in this space is because we have allowed things to just continue as normal. We have allowed the MPs and the people in these public offices to do this kind of impunity when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to spending, and they just think it is normal. Someone sitting in an office and enjoying some mandazi and the tea and waiting for lunchtime, and they hang their coats and they disappear only to appear the following day, and then they wait to be paid a hefty salary, when someone else in Mathare and Kibera and Mukuru kwa Jenga and kwa Ruben does not even have food, does not even have a single meal, the shelter where they are sleeping, watu wanalala kwa mabati, and there is not even a single initiative to make sure that we better the lives of these people. It's really a pity. We need to have people who can really represent the interests of Kenyan citizens, because Kenyans are hurting. Mama mboga anaumia, anauza mboga yake lakini anapati faida, and that's why you find that people remain the same kind of life forever. And then and you know the reason why this bill went through is because MPs have been told that we are adding you 10 million per constituency. That is the only reason why this bill sailed through, because they know if they don't allocate more funds to the CDF, then the MPs will not have the motivation to pass the bill. And that's why you see, even when they are slashing the money for they are reducing the budget, they are not touching CDF, because they know that is where MPs have been bribed to support the bill. And then the MPs use that CDF to come and bribe the citizens, the residents, to vote them in. And how do they bribe Kenyan citizens? By giving them bursary. How much bursary is issued per child? There's a time I saw my sister being given, I think it was 2,000. And you can imagine that child requires 50,000 per, I think it's per year, as tuition fee, and then you give that child 2,000. 2,000. How is that money going to help? That is not even a drop, because if that is the only money that child needed, okay, that is the only available money that was available for that child to go to school, then it means that that child is equal to that one that has not gone to school, because 2,000 cannot even pay for transport. It's like now giving it's like they only give children pocket money. So this bursary thing that MPs and governors and every other leader have hanged on is a scam, and they have used that to bribe the village people to think that there is anything that is being done. If an MP gives a check of 2,000 in a village, everyone will be singing about that MP. huyu MP ndio analipanga basari au wengine walipangi basari, and that's why tutampigia kura. Mnampigia kura kwa sababu amewapea 2000, yet ile pesa mingi ni ile ameweka kwa mfuko. Ile pesa mingi ni ile amekula na the other board members. So that is the problem. We MPs are given money to go and bribe voters, because 100 million per constituency. How many schools are in one constituency? And then there is also that aspect that MPs are using their kitty to build schools, build classroom, and then an MP allocates 1 million per classroom. I think it's around 700,000 per classroom. And then how much is used in actual sense to build that classroom? I have some friends who have been given those tenders. They tell me that if you are given 700,000 to build a classroom, you only use 400,000. 300,000 you give back to the board members, because when they are writing a check, they write a check in your name, but just to sanitize or to clean so that it doesn't appear that they are the ones who took the money, you return the money to them. I don't know how they do it. So you see that kind of corruption. So this 300,000, you could have added another 100,000 and build another classroom. Wastage, corruption. So that time when we have a corrupt-free leadership, that is the only time we'll be able to see real development. Until then, we will still continue to struggle. So my message to young people: don't relent. Stand for the right cause. Be peaceful. Don't use vulgar language. Don't incite anyone. And the message to the people in leadership, I hope they can be able to one day listen to my videos and be able to watch. Please make the right decisions that are going to help the real mwananchi. Don't use the opportunity to benefit yourself and the people who are surrounding you. Well, that is what is happening. Just because umepewa opportunity ya kulead, unapea tenders your friends. I've seen a circulation whereby one of the former MPs was given a 1 billion tender to supply furniture in one of the offices in this government. Imagine 1 billion tender to supply furniture. And these are the same furniture that we are being told that Kenya itakuwa ina import furniture from other countries, yet they are still importing furnitures. So who is supposed to import and who is not supposed to import? That is a question that we need to ask. As you see, even when you are in the places of leadership, in a place of power, and then you only see the people who are surrounding you, and you forget the other majority, then they will still feel neglected, and that's why we are in this state. That's why we are where we are. And I'm telling you, if nothing is going to be done, then things are going to skyrocket in a manner that is not going to be controllable. And I also mentioned this kind of kidnapping that is happening. That is also another thing that is going to, make people think that there's something that is being hidden. So guys, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. My name is James Kaundo. I'm doing this live stream from Nairobi, Kenya, and I am counting on your support, and you can also join my membership. Yes, so thank you so much for being part of JM Counter YouTube channel. We are growing very fast, so we are in a journey to 2,000 subscribers. We are, I think, around 1850 something, so we are left with around 150 subs, less than 150 to get to 2,000. If you can be able to share my videos with your friends, at least share with your close friends and tell them to support them count in this space. I would really appreciate your love and support. All right, so thank you. I'm gonna be ending this live stream, I think, around in the next 5 minutes. We've been in this live stream for 1 hour, and I really appreciate your time. I haven't seen any comments. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and everything will be nice and beautiful around here. So please support me, and I will appreciate you guys. Hello, how are you? Please like the video. What do you think about this situation? Is it going to be sustainable? What is supposed to be done? If you have a message to the people in leadership, what would be that message? What message do you have for our leaders? Say something on the comment section, and then everything will be nice and beautiful. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you everybody. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. My name is JM Kaundu. We are doing this live stream from Nairobi, Kenya. Use the comment section to share your opinion. We can continue this conversation after the live stream. We need to continue sharing our opinion. Yes, use the comment section to say something that you feel that it's burning, that you don't want to share on the chat. You can share your thoughts on the comment section, and then any question that you have, I'll be able to respond. And then I'm promising to deliver very nice videos tomorrow, because that's when the real action will be happening. So stay tuned, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when those videos will be coming live. Yes, so thank you so much, you guys, for being part of JM County YouTube channel. Yes, so your support is really appreciated. Hey there, how are you? Say hello to me, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from, as I edit my video so that I can be able to upload it, because we have come to the end of our live stream. So let me know where you've been watching me from, and how is everything there. And for the Kenyans, na wasalimu nyote wa Kenya, wazalendo, endeleeni kushare maoni yenu, na kama unaweza fika kwa the event, let me know, because tomorrow I'll be interviewing all the not all the participants, of course, the few that I'll be able to get hold on, I'll be able to get their opinions of what they think, and then we go ahead to make sure that everything is beautiful and nice. Project description for this title. And guys, I am looking for a job. If you can be able to offer me any opportunity when it comes to bookkeeping, I really appreciate. I do bookkeeping using QuickBooks. So if you can be able to support my business, I would really appreciate your love and support. So please, if you have a business and you need someone to do bookkeeping for you, get in touch with me through my number. My number is on my description box. I have shared my number over there. You can call me, you can WhatsApp me, and we can be able to talk more and be able to support your business, because that is my profession. I am an accountant by profession. I have done BCom accounting and CPA too, and for a very long time I've been looking for a job since 2020, and I have not been successful. That's why I started creating videos on YouTube, and God has been gracious enough, and that's why we are here. And hopefully we can be able to grow on YouTube. At the same time, I want also to grow my business of bookkeeping, take-home price solutions. So if you have someone, maybe it might not be you, you know someone who has a business and needs a bookkeeper, please, you can share my number with them, and then we can be able to talk. Of course, as I've said, I use QuickBooks. I am proficient in QuickBooks. That's the platform that I understand. I also know, I have worked with the SAP. In my previous employment, I used SAP for 5 years. So I'm very proficient in terms of SAP. Hi there, welcome to the live. What do you think about this development that is happening in Nairobi, Kenya? Share your thoughts on the comment section, and you can also say hi to me and tell me where you're watching me from. My name is Jem Kaundu, coming live from Nairobi, Kenya. So share your thoughts on the comment section. I want to know, you guys, is it a valid demonstration, or these are just excited? I saw another MP saying that these are just excited young guys who do not even have direction. Are the people whom you saw on my videos, do they really lack direction? Are those people who do not have direction and they are out here to make noise? Is that the case? I don't think so. I was present myself, and with all my senses, I don't think I can participate in something that does not add value. Yet, yes, they say that, or the government was saying that they have removed some of the contentious items, like the VAT on bread. Who in the first place thought of taxing something like food? Who is in the right senses thought of taxing bread? You see, that's why young people are really talking. They are really on the streets, because we have some few people that are really thinking they can take people for a ride. They can make any decision and people will just be there and be stamping. They can hike and bring all manner of taxes, and just Kenyans, Wakenya wamezoea kukubali kila kitu. Wanajua ya kwamba hata tukitax, tukiweka tax on oxygen, Wakenya bado watakubali. Hiyo ndio kitu yenye think some were thinking that they can bring any kind of tax, and just because people can be able to, wanaweza kubali, they bring. So that is the tragedy. if Kenyans were not really courageous to talk about this thing, then it means that we can have even you can even pay tax for just being in the city or anything. We can have all manner of taxes. So, well, at least we are here because people have realized and they are woken up and they are alert to every activity that is happening in this country. So I really think it is the right thing, people to wake up and be able to speak up. I normally say that the moment we stop talking is the moment we allow the bad and the worst decisions to be made for us. So we need to participate in decision making. It is a democratic country. Everyone has a right to speak. The only thing I normally insist, let's be respectful. Don't insult anyone. Don't endanger anyone. The life of every single Kenyan is sacred. We need to be very careful with the kind of words we use, not to incite. We don't want to get back to where we were in 2007. 2007, I was a high school student. I did not really witness what was happening because I was at school, but it is not somewhere we need to go as a country. So, yes, so guys, what are you thinking? We are not really saying anything on the comment section. Tell me, what do you think? Where are you watching me from? The people on the street are just excited youngsters who do not even have direction. Are these just cloud chasers? I saw one MP saying that hao ni watu wanataka kuchase cloud and so that they can create some content. Are these just content creators who are making noise in the streets? Hello, Kenyan economy. And you know, even the economy has not recovered. We are still, the economy is still on the deathbed. How do you milk a cow that you have not fed? The cow does not even have enough food, and we are there try to milk it. Doesn't make sense. So, well, things are happening. So, understanding taxation in Kenya links previous finance bill and impact. So, welcome back to my live stream, guys. Why are my fans very quiet today? They are not even asking me questions. They are not contributing. Are you guys not having anything to say about this finance bill? Are you in any way being affected? Or this is just an exaggeration for content creators like us? Are content creators exaggerating this matter? Tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Hello. Hi there, welcome back to JM County YouTube channel. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Yes, share the live with your friends. Public reaction, economic implication. And you know, one of the things that is going to happen when we continue increasing taxes on the already paining economy and paining Kenyans, people are going to look for ways to evade tax. Is it evade? Yeah, evading. Evading is illegal. So, and you know, when it comes to that kind of a scenario, when people can be able to just maneuver way of evading this tax, that means government will not be able to collect as much as it is intending. And that's why even with last year's increase on tax, we were not able to even get to achieve our target. So, and you know, it's a voluntary thing. To declare tax is voluntary, but paying tax is a must. I think, guys, I'm tired. I am tired. So I intended to do this live stream for 1 hour, and we are 1 hour 10 minutes. So I intend to end this live stream from here, and then I will see you in the evening where I'll be talking about bookkeeping. So I'll be doing another live stream in the evening, talking something different about bookkeeping and personal finance. So if you want to learn something about bookkeeping, if you want to know how to be able to manage your books and help your business succeed, I want to be sharing that information with you guys. So stay tuned for that. And if you are getting value from my content, you can as well send me a super thanks, super charge. That is if you're getting value for your time. And you can also join my membership. I'll be creating some exclusive videos for my members. So if you wanna be receiving those exclusive videos about personal finance and bookkeeping, stay tuned. So my channel is about travel blogs, personal finance, and bookkeeping. Those are the videos that you'll be expecting, and there's some business related videos where I'll be sharing you some business knowledge. I really love business. I love money. Let me be open to you guys. I love money. I know you also love money, like myself. And so it is also important that you guys, we in this platform, be able to share some information that can be able to help us grow when it comes to generating revenue for ourselves. So that is the information that I will be sharing on this platform. So if you want to learn something about that, this is the channel to be. Click the notification bell, subscribe, and make sure that you turn that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I create a new video, because I want to make sure that my fans are informed. So as much as we are bringing you the information about what is happening in our country, the travel blogs, the development about demonstrations, we also need to share knowledge and help us to learn, because it is very important that we continue learning. I normally say that knowledge is power. If you know something and you utilize it the right way, it is going to propel you to the next level. So that is the positive aspect and the things that I need you guys to be able to enjoy whenever you're watching my videos. We can have 2 or 3 travel blogs per week, then 3 videos about educational videos. So expect 3 educational videos, 2 travel blogs. And I told you I'm only limited with my budget, so I'm working very hard to see that I can be able to get a budget. Then I'll hit the road and showcase the beautiful country Kenya. And then when I'm done with our country, I can now start exploring different places as I educate you in different topics. So you can also drop a comment in the comment section and tell me what do you want to know, or where do you want to see in my next episode. Alright, so thank you so much for being part of this channel. Please like the video, subscribe if you are new to my channel. My name is James Kaundo. I'm coming live from Nairobi, Kenya in East Africa. So thank you for being part of this amazing channel, and please if you can support me in any way, my number is on my description box. You can support this channel, you can support this course, and it will be amazing and beautiful. So thank you so much. May God bless you, and successful people look like you, and the Greater Manchester United. Thank you, and it's a goodbye from me, Jem Kaundu, and wishing you all the best. Good afternoon. Thank you. Bye.